I think if we take a step back and look at this from Civilized Bank's perspective, which is where I tend to focus on a daily basis, it's SME relationship banking. So to fully answer your question, I think we need to think about three kind of different, distinct customer segments: retail, SME business, and corporate. I think for a lot of mass market retail needs, online banking is a phenomenal development. And sure, call it development. It's been around for a better part of 20 years. But a lot of the propositions, the new kind of leading edge tech propositions offered both by incumbent banks and new startups are focused on the retail segment, the mass market retail. It's generally online and mobile. It's great user experience, which is phenomenal, but it may not meet the needs of more complex customers like SME businesses. So in addition to the customer experience on the front end, that online and mobile use that we discussed before, which again is relevant for SME businesses the same way it would be for retail customers, having great technology goes far and beyond that. What it does is enable the local banker to deliver for the business a comprehensive banking advisory service that touches on not only current accounts and a bit of cash saving, much of which is self-serve, much of which is done online, but really tailored lending products, products that impact the life cycle of the business. So it's not just cash management, it's not just lending, but it's also planning, helping businesses make informed decisions about how to grow, how to plan for the future. Fundamentally, there's one key technological advancement over what's currently offered by incumbent banks that empowers Civilized Bank. And it's both on the self-service online mobile delivery side, as well as the local bankers in person, visiting customers and delivering the bank's proposition in person. And that's systems that communicate effectively with each other. It's information that can be shared across different areas of the bank via efficient, new, and streamlined systems. So those systems allow a single customer view. Bank staff and local bankers can view every piece of information about a customer, all the touch points with the bank, all the elements of a customer's relationship, both on the savings side, on the cash management side, the current account side, payments, lending, along with every interaction that customer has had with the bank via any channel, is all visible to bank staff and local banker, allowing that staff or local banker to be able to respond immediately to questions, avoid repeating information, things that end up wasting time and, quite frankly, undermining what could otherwise be a great customer experience. So, without going into too much kind of deep technical detail, our systems are built on the concept of straight-through processing, and there's no middleware in the system, which is effectively a technique that incumbent banks use to enable antiquated back-end systems to communicate with sometimes more modern front-end systems. Our single system allows for information to be processed seamlessly. Information goes in one side and comes out the other side. There's no manual intervention, no risk of human error, which not only speeds up the process, but guarantees accuracy and minimizes downtime. It also means that any customer, when they sign on, when they're speaking with a local banker, when they're speaking with a bank staff member, will always have up-to-date real-time information about their financial position. One of the most important aspects of Civilized Bank's technology, what it really enables of meaningful value to customer is effectively untying or unbinding the local banker from the branch. So traditionally, relationship managers, bank staff needed to be based at branches in order to access systems. customers 9 times out of 10 had to visit branches in order to get anything done. With our cloud-based technology, that tie to the branch is effectively broken. Local bankers visit customers on site, sit down with owner managers, sit down with company directors, not only understand how businesses are run, understand their financing needs, but are able to, via an IT interface, call it what it is, a tablet, sit down with the financial director, the manager of the company, and run through scenarios. What would a lending facility look like if we structured it this way? Would this meet your financing needs? If your financing needs are X, Y, and Z, how can we create a solution for you? This is what the payment structure would look like. If you borrow this much for this time period, this is what your monthly payment would be. Is that too much? We can scale it back. Let's look at how that would change the maturity profile of the facility. It's all happening in real time, and that's both during onboarding and credit origination, loan application, credit origination, but also during the life cycle of a credit facility. So if the customer has a business issue and decides that they would prefer to extend the life of a loan by 2 years, they could sit down with the local banker and perform that same scenario analysis to understand what the impact would be on their business, on their financials, all in real time. We're looking to provide a phenomenal service to all of our customers. And on the retail side, that's primarily through a fantastically intuitive and efficient technological front end, both on desktop, on tablet, and on mobile. And it's that those same pillars that support the SME banking experience, the straight-through processing, the efficient systems, the single customer view, enable Civilized to offer a great customer experience to retail savers. So if the retail saver calls up for a payment issue, to change instructions with a query, that information doesn't need to be repeated endlessly to multiple staff members. It's all there in the single customer view. Every Civilized Bank employee who views that information will have access to previous conversations that the customers had with the bank, and can effectively can anticipate and can respond more quickly to any issues that may arise. First and foremost, the mission, the vision, what we're looking to do, but what we have the real, tangible opportunity to do. So many people sit around thinking about how they would love to have an impact on the world. They would love to do something to make the world a better place. The opportunity to be involved with Civilized Bank from ground zero not only allows me to continue to explore some of my deeper intellectual and pursuits of passion, economics, how you fund growing economies, how the real economy works, how small businesses, medium-sized businesses are structured, and how they operate effectively. But also to really drive what I view as a fundamental grassroots desire for change, not just across the UK, but across the world. That's special to be involved in.